Hi guys, in this video I'm gonna explain you a little bit how you can make money and how you can save money. And basically the most money you do is by saving money. Very easy. You need to understand it. So what is really important is that you first understand the value of money. So the issue is that people think money is very important. People get emotional attacked to money. This is a big issue because it shouldn't be like that. Of course, I can lose 2,000, 10,000 today, but I will not cry about it. But the different way around, if I win 10,000, I'm also not being happy about it. Of course, it's nice, but I'm not happy about it. Money does make you, wow, happy. No, the things you can buy with money, that makes you eventually happy. But money itself does make me happy. So if I lose it, or I'm not mad, I'm not crying, I'm not sad. Of course, it's fucked up, but I'm not sad. First rule is not to get emotional attached to money, like a neutral person to money. See it as just paper and then you're good to go. Second, try in your earlies. Let's say you're 17, between 17 and 22. This is the most important years of your life, basically. Because these years, maybe you're still living at home. This means you're not paying any rent, maybe not even for food because your parents are there, they are cooking for you. You don't need to pay anything per month, so your monthly costs are very low. What you need to do now is take a risk, take 100% risk, take the most risk you can take because you can always fall back to your parents. You don't have any monthly cost, you don't have a fixed cost. So take full risk. You need to take full risk if you're still living with your parents. It's a good thing to live with your parents as long as you're not doing money because you're always safe there. So now you're still living with your parents and you're not paying any monthly cost. This is very good for your business because let's say you're just making 1,000, 2,000 in your first month. Imagine you're living outside, not with your parents. Well, you need to pay rent, you need to pay for food, you need to pay for different things. So your profit will go away. But as long as you're living with your parents, you can take all your profit for you and invest again into your business. Let's say you do this for a half year, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. Maybe you can leave the parents' house with at least 20, 30, 40,000 euros. And then the beauty happens. When you move out, you have 50k in cash because you were smart enough not wasting your time going partying or drinking coffee every day and wasting your money like a dickhead. No, you were smart. Now you have 50k, moved out. So what you're doing now is moving out of your comfort zone. Now you're paying monthly, let's say 2,000, 3,000 a month, and you have 50k in budget. Now you're uncomfortable. Now you know, okay, now I need to make money. Now I'm in pressure. Now I'm uncomfortable because I need to pay my monthly bills. So I need to work. I need to work harder. So what will happen now? You're even making more money than before because now you have pressure. And now you just need to leverage this pressure and the uncomfortable of yourself. So what will happen? You will make even more money. So let's say, don't lower your standard as well. So let's say you are renting something for 3,000. Next step should be you're renting something for 10,000 because you're getting even more uncomfortable. Because once you get too comfortable, you're not thinking too big. So we always need to think bigger and bigger. Don't waste your money. I'm not telling you to waste your money, but I'm telling you to set higher goals, to set higher targets and stuff like that. But don't waste your money ever. About finding the right business, finding the right way of how to make money. Well, you can do with everything money basically. You just need to find your sweet spot, what you like, what is your hobby, and what you're good at. For me, for example, I always liked online shops and stuff like that. That's why I joined e-commerce since I was 16. I love e-commerce because I can be free. I can do it from everywhere I want. I can do a lot of money. The scale of e-commerce is unlimited. But let's say you're a barber. Well, you can also scale a barber shop. You can have one barber shop. You can have two barber shops. You can have three barber shops. But what matters is you need to know how to scale. You need to know how to maintain your money. Making money is easy, but keeping it, this is the most different thing for most people out there, because people do money and just throw it away, buy materialistic stuff and stuff like that. But in that way, you're not scaling yourself, you're not scaling your business. You need always to reinvest at least 80% of your money into your business and make more money with it. Because if you take out 80%, you will have only 20% left in your business. And how do you want to scale that fast with 20% your business? It's impossible. So always put most of your profits into your business and then scale it even harder, because then eventually you will make even more money. And be consistent. You need to put in the time every fucking day. Don't get comfortable one day. And also, maybe you will have some friends, but not all of your friends will support you. You will notice it pretty soon. Maybe you will have zero friends, but yeah, it is what it is. You need to go through it, because nobody, you as a man, nobody will help you do your job. You need to do your job as a man. You are responsible for yourself. So stop being a pussy and make it happen. Take action. Take fucking action. Because nobody is there at your back and will help you. Or do you want always to go back to your parents' house and be like a fucking loser that you need to restart again? No, we are not like this. It's totally fine, totally okay, and I did it as well. I think with 21 I moved out, because then I was already doing 5k, 6k a month in profit, which is obviously very nice. But back then I was saving a lot of money, I was not partying and stuff like that. I was I was keeping all my money for myself basically. But I was smart enough, and this is why I made in the past also a lot of money, but eventually lost everything to an accountant. Now I'm back, and why I'm back is because the accountant did not took, well, of course he took all my money. I lost all my money, almost all my money, but my knowledge and my mindset and my eager to always keep pushing, to always work and not giving up is always there. And this is the difference why I can make it happen and others not. Even I was at almost €0. I was at 10,000 budget. I was at my last 10,000. But now I'm bouncing to the top even faster than ever before. And this is the beauty. As long as you stay consistent, you will grow. One day you will grow in the near future exponential. This is 100% sure that you will do it. And this is also why we called ourselves Expo Scale, because we fucking scaled exponentially, because we went through all this shit in the past and now we are bouncing back stronger than ever before. And you should do the same. You should stay consistent. You should put in the time every day. You should take action. You should go to the mirror, look at yourself, and tell yourself that you're responsible for everything what happened in your life. Not blame others for things happening in your life. Because if you're blaming, this is very weak. Real men don't blame. Real men take always the responsibility on themselves and take action.